Faça chuva, faça sol, não importa o tempo. Não vou deixar nosso amor morrer. Nem com raios e trovões encontrar tempo. Não vou deixar nosso amor morrer. Acima dos erros e indecisões, tu és a minha vida, amo-te de milhões. Acima da crise e dos seus travões, tu és o equilíbrio nas minhas ações.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Here we are. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for being with us today. Today, I have a very special person here with me. She was here before. I think you still remember her. Her name is Kat Willemse. So sorry if I'm saying it wrong. So she's gonna correct me if I'm saying it wrong. And she's a videographer and she's a founder of the House of Vision, driven by a passion to give business owners a stronger voice through the power of video. She's a beautiful lady, very beautiful. She believes that video is more than content. It's a tool that brings stories to life, builds trust, and connects people in ways words alone can't. Her work is about helping brands share their vision authentically and confidently. Sure. Oh, beautiful, right? So they can stand out, inspire, and grow through stories they tell. So this is my guest from today. Before I go to tell her to tell what are her social pages, I want first people that are watching to confirm if they can hear me very well. If there is no issue with my sound, just 1 second, because we don't want to lose the sound. Sound is important, we know, and then we don't want any issues. We learn with our mistakes, right? Okay, guys that are online, can you just confirm if you can hear my voice and if everything is right? And then I'm gonna ask again after I call Kat here. Yes, they can hear. Okay, we can hear. Uh, Yeah, they can hear. Yes, we are good. And now, with no more delays, I introduce you my beautiful friend, beautiful, gorgeous friend, Kat. Hi, Kat. How are you, my dear?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. How are you, Irina?
I am good. I'm good. I'm so happy to see you. Kat, before you say any word, I just want you to say like anything, just good morning or like good afternoon or good night many times. I just want my audience to see if they can hear you. I don't want to miss your beautiful words. I know you have a lot to teach us, a lot to share, and we can't miss it. Can you just say a few words so that they can see if they can hear you?
Okay, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the podcast. Please make sure you can hear me because we're going to be discussing some exciting things tonight.
Yes. Can you confirm if you can hear Kat? Please confirm. Um, everyone that is online, please confirm if you can hear my guest, Kat. Kat, you have to say words.
Okay. Hi, guys. Hello. Welcome to the podcast. Hello, and welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome, welcome. This podcast is about video production, how to make a music video. Welcome to the podcast. Hello, hello.
um, yes, they can hear. They can hear you. Yes, Kat, we are
Yeah, we
ready.
on.
Woohoo! Yes. Okay. So just please
Wonderful.
let us know if the voice is too loud or too low, and then yeah, we can adjust here. We upgrade the system. We get new devices. Oh, we are not here. We are not playing. We are not playing. Kat, tell us about you, my beautiful lady. You are so beautiful. Look at you.
Oh, it's all for you guys. We clean up because normally we run around with cameras and we've got like 7 bags and a tripod. So there is no space for being beautiful and being videographer, not on the same day. But today it's for you guys.
Okay, so yeah, so yeah, this I already introduced to you. So is there any? Before I go, I just want to say like, please follow Kat. Her Instagram is Kat Williams. Kat, am I saying your name well? Kat Williams. Williams. Williams.
Willemse, it's Afrikaans.
Willemse.
Willemse.
Willemse. Okay. Kat, this is good to ask. Kat Willemse. And she also has another Instagram, which is House of Vision, and then also Vision Photo Video. But Vision is with Z, not with S. Please follow her. Yeah, for more. She's like a very great videographer, and we are gonna work very soon in my next music video. Just so excited for that. Very soon you're gonna work on that. Yeah. Okay. So, Kat, let's talk. Let's talk. Do you want to talk a little bit more about you? Because I already introduced you, but it's better if you come from you. Like, who are you?
Uh, So, thank you so much for the invitation. It's such an honor and a pleasure to be here with you guys. I've been a photographer and a video producer all my life, which is now like a good 30 years. so, and the thing is, being a video producer, it's such a dynamic space, and I mostly work with corporates these days, um, and I produce promotional videos for businesses, but every video follows the same rule and the same structure. So whether it's corporate video or whether it's a music video, there's going to be concept, there's going to be a script, there's going to be a storyboard, and there's going to be production. So I think we can apply some universal rules to all of that. And I'm so happy to share it with you tonight.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm so excited as well to hear. And of course, we're gonna share a lot of experience that we both of us have. Because yeah, because besides me, besides being a musician and a music production producer, I also edit my music videos now. Of course, I don't shoot. I have no experience on camera, so don't ask me for that. This is cat work. Yeah, but I can actually edit it. So that's that. I think that's gonna be a very interesting conversation today. So how is your day today? So how is your day today? What you do like on day to day basis before we go like deeply on our theme? Just to the
What
curiosity.
does the videographer do on a daily basis? So I need to burst your bubble a little bit because people think, oh, videographer, she's standing there with a camera and like directing people, and it's all this like cool stuff, and she's got all these lenses. Yes, I do have those lenses and those cameras. But majority of what I do is planning, talking to people, organizing. and then after everything is planned and organized and agreed and scheduled, only that at the end we go and film. So there's maybe like in my whole day, there's maybe like 5% of where I have a camera in my hand. and that's the highlight, of course, because we love shooting. That's the best part.
Oh, nice, nice. Sorry, I would like. Oh, nice. Okay. Like. what is the story behind the videos? So you were already saying that there are a lot of things happening and so on. Like, what is the story behind it? Like, um,
How does the video come together?
yeah,
So when I speak to a client and they want mm, they would like to have a video about themselves or about a company, there are three questions that ask them to answer. And this is, what is it that you do, which is the product, how you do it, which is the process, and why you do it, which is the purpose. It's the why. The why. And then once they figure this out, then we turn it around and we talk about the why first. We talk about the purpose. So then we put it together because everybody these days wants to know what is the connection? Why you do what you do? Why did you become a musician and not something else? So we really try to get to the why because that's what people want to know.
nice,
And then we film a whole lot of cool stuff and chop it all up into a video.
nice. And then usually, who comes with the idea of the video? Is the person that is requesting the job, or is the person that is shooting it?
We normally come up with it together. Depends what kind of video it is. We normally come up with it together. But I think we are here to talk more about music videos
Yeah,
because you're a musician,
that's the
so we're
point.
not here to talk about commercial videos. We're here to talk about the music videos, and that is a different story. Because with a music video, also we need to have a concept. So we need to sit down and be like, figure out how are we going to illustrate the song? Because you have a song. Let's say Irene has a song and she comes to me and she's like, Kat, I've got the song, listen to my song. I want to have a music video now. So we need to figure out a style. What are we going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to walk on the beach? Are you going to drive in a car? Are you going to chase something? Is what kind of story are we going to tell in that video? That's step one. How are we going to illustrate that?
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I think like I think all of the video producers, music producer, video music video music video producers. I think they have the same process. Yeah, because first you have to understand the song itself, right? What is the song about? Who is this
Yeah.
person? What is your style? Like what you like to then it's like what's your vision as well, because usually we don't want to go far away from the vision of the person, right? Yeah,
Yes, exactly. And is it about you or is it about the person? Is it a story about a couple or love story? Is it a sad story about someone, some dude or some girl? So maybe we want to show elements of that in the video.
okay, yeah, okay, yeah, makes sense. And then how is the planning? So because we are talking about the concept itself, like how is it, um, yeah, the concept, and then how is the planning made? So after you decide, okay, so for example, you tell your strategy because maybe the process is the same or not. I'm not sure. But how is your
Hmm.
process? Because we are talking about your process and my process. Like how is your planning? Like you have the
How is it
concept,
coming
and
together?
then how do you plan it?
So for me, very important is to define a style, whether it's going to be like romantic and light or dark and mysterious or very minimalistic. So we need to define a style, a visual style, and it needs to match the song as well. So if it's a sad song, the visuals have to reflect that as well, or if it's a happy song, or if it's a dance song, then we're gonna have some dancers probably in that song. So
Yes,
that needs to be determined from the start. And then start breaking it down into scenes, which is where are we going to shoot? What kind of visuals we're going to show in certain sections. So we're starting to create a script for it. Tell me from your experience now, Irene, how do
it's
you approach it?
it's
How do
it's
you work
it's
on a
like for
video?
me, depend on if it's a video for myself or if it's a video for someone else. Because if it's myself, when I'm creating the song, when I'm recording, when I'm in the process of recording the song, I'm already thinking about how the music video gonna be. I already have the
Mm.
idea. Basically, the planning starts even way before. So, but if it's someone else, then first I have to listen to the song. Of course, after the concept, in concept area is the same thing as you. We talk to the artist to know what is the style, what's the vibe, what is the person vision, even before listen to the song. And then after that, while I'm listening to the song, I'm already making the plan. I'm go like, okay, this one is better if we have like the scenes. Like for example, we're gonna how many scenes you're gonna have, and then of course, when it's music video, we have to have some shots. For example, for me, I have to have some shots that are just the artist singing to the cameras, and then other shots that are just to fill up the video, like the artist just walking, doing nothing, or even depend on what type the video is, because some of the videos are storytelling videos. So basically, the video is telling a story from the beginning to the end, and there are times that it's just like dancing video that no, there is not like a specific story about it. It's just like they are just there. Some of them are just in the studio. Some of them are performing in the stage. Depending on what is it. But for example, if it's regardless of what is it, we still have to have the scenes organized in certain order, right? What I'm gonna do first, second, and third, and then while I'm doing the planning, I'm already thinking about the editing part. So how we're gonna put these things together, so that because when I'm thinking about editing part already, so it make me not miss shoots, because I maybe then when I'm doing the edit, I say, oh, it would be better if here we had that, and I missed this shot already. So I
Mm.
always start to think about the end result, and I try to recreate whatever in my imagination I put together, and then recreate it. If it's a storytelling, I maybe basically I'm gonna have to see, okay, what I need. I need actors to do that. Is the person alone, or if it's a dancing thing? So do we need dancer? Do we need a choreographer to do? Or the artists know how to dance already? So do we need extra dancers? Do we need what do you need? We need for example, if the scene has like a horse, I have to say like where should I contact for horse, for example, because there are two parts on that. There are the part of the shooting the video itself, and there are the part of the producing part. Like the producing part is basically um, actors, clothing, makeup, food. Make sure that we have all of this together. So this is the producing part. And then I have to make sure, because for example, for me, I don't shoot. I don't have experience on shooting. So unless it's just something, yeah, but usually I don't try it because I know I don't know it. So I have to say, okay, what is the best? Who is the best person to do the shooting for me for that video, for example? So I have to see the work of this person. I have to basically like, almost like stalking the person to get all the information from this person, and then once I'm happy, then I put this person in my plan as well. So that's the way basically I do. It's a lot more, but well, time is short.
Yeah, that's true. But I think you've touched on a very important aspect here. And I want to talk about one thing. So with music videos, the song is pre-recorded. So nobody is singing live in the music video. So the song is pre-recorded professionally. And then when we go into production, let's say everything is planned, we've got the location, we've got the actors, we've got the outfits. When we go into filming, we lip sync that. We, the singers, they will pretend they sing or they kind of sing, but we don't use that sound. The sound is we use is the professional sound that was pre-recorded. So, like you mentioned, let's say we will record one take of the singer actually singing the song, but without capturing the sound. So, that's the singing bit. And we will do multiple takes of that. So, we might do a close up, we might do a medium shot, and we might do a wide shot of them walking or driving or doing whatever they need to be doing. Because ultimately, where are we going with this? We're gonna have a few different storylines that are gonna intertwine in this video. There's gonna be singing, there's gonna be some other scenes if that's what we decide. So I want to encourage you guys, when you watch music videos, look out for that. How many storylines is in the music video? Because you will be able to identify at least two or three. Because
Exactly.
they normally cut between the singer that's singing, they're not singing, that's the stuff is pre-recorded in studio, but there will be a singer singing and some sort of story going on simultaneously, and they cut in between.
Exactly. Exactly. Nice. And then since we are talking about it, like let's like now drive in the setup. And this is you, basically you. Like I know that there are a lot of things that you have to have in consideration when you're recording. And for music video, it's not different. So and then we yeah, as you said, like the lip sync and so on. Like basically, you have to have like make sure that you have like a music playing so that the singer can play with that and so on. But now, camera, the shooting, the most important part when I'm doing it. Of course, the audio is important, but this in this case, the audio is already recorded, so we already have the audio there. So we just need beautiful image. How is the how do you choose the type of camera you're gonna use? How do you do the setup of your camera? How does it happen? Just like let me know, because the only thing I ask when I'm doing the work with a videographer is I want a raw material. I don't want any lat and nothing in there. I just want a raw so that I can
Mm.
then do the magic and when I'm doing the editing. How is your setup and everything on your camera? So we learn. Maybe I'm gonna learn as well.
So I shoot in RAW, and I'm trying to shoot like from the angle perspective. I like dynamic shots, so I will always try and shoot moving camera. So uh, I will have that camera either on a gimbal, so I can walk with the person, or if the person is static, if the singer is static, then I will walk around them. So trying to keep that camera moving, it just brings another dimension, and it makes it feel like you're there in that video, and it makes it really dynamic, especially for music videos. It needs to move. The camera needs to be right there in the action. So I will use a gimbal with a probably with a wide angle lens, because it's easier to follow focus and it's easier to come close to the person. Or I also love drone shots. I will always, always, always try to get a drone shot in a music video.
Nice. Yeah, nice. Great. And then how is the lighting?
So it depends where we're shooting. If we're shooting in a recording studio, because I've shot a music video once with a horse actually, and then so the
This is
lady,
my
the
next
singer,
one. My next one, I have to have a horse in there.
it's a white horse. She had a white horse, and they were
Oh.
walking on the beach on Nortug Beach. So first we recorded her in studio playing guitar and singing that song. So that was one line, and then we did the whole sequence, multiple takes on the beach. But you're gonna do multiple takes because you're gonna film that singer's face. So you're like leading them. You're walking backwards, and the singer is walking towards you with that horse, and she's singing or pretending to sing. Then you're gonna do another take when you're walking behind her. So you're doing wider shots or like medium to wide with the horse. Then you're doing all the details. Then you're doing the feet on the sand, the hooves, the hand stroking the horse, then just the horse, then the shells and the sand. And then that's the third line. And then the fourth line is all the drone shots. Then everybody gets out of the shot, and we filmed the really wide drone shots of them walking and doing their thing. Oh, she was riding at some point, she was on the horse at some point. Yeah, that was a really cool video. And then we cut it all together. We overlap these angles and we find the best parts of each and we cut them together.
Oh, I can see. You talk about drone. Made me remember one of the music video one of my music video, the Love Love. We use drone as well to that video, and then the drone guy was there doing and so on, and then there were people in shot, And they say, "Oh no, no, no! This take we have to do it again because this one here is there." So you could see like you have to be like it's very people just don't have an idea how difficult these things are. Like to get like the right shoot all the time. It's just amazing. And then you have to be attentive of the detail because then the better you shoot, then you have less issues when you are editing. You don't cut a lot and this kind
Yeah.
of thing. So yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Now, true story. Look, a lot of people can fly a drone, but very few people can fly a drone and film at the same time.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, it's a valid point. Actually, yeah.
A big problem, even in the film industry. I've got a friend, he's got a big production company, and he said once they've spent days trying to get one shot. It was a scene on a yacht, a couple on a yacht, and it was like a pull away shot. A drone had to pull away from the yacht and keep the boat in the center of the frame and keep pulling away. They've spent 2 days on it, crashed the drone at the end, didn't get a shot. Because
No.
no, because a lot of guys, these guys come with a license and a drone and they can fly, but they don't always know how to keep an object in a shot. And we want very specific things as filmmakers, like I want you to circle around that boat and keep it perfectly in the center. And that's not always, they don't always get it. Like the guys that film with me, they know. They've been grilled, they know.
Yeah, and then of course you have to have someone experiences you. Yeah, because if for example for me I don't have like my expertise is not a video, it's not doing shooting. So because it's your expertise, then you have you pay attention to all these details, which is good. That's why it's good to
Yeah.
hire professional person like this one. God.
Yeah,
and
I don't fly myself. I just yell at people how
yes,
to
yes,
fly.
because of your experience. You see, you have the experience. You yell at people. So I just want to say like hi to Isarene, Isao, hi to Jessica, to Anna Correa. Oh Anna, yeah, Jessica. And how to BC, my friend, my dear, my sister, Claudio de Souza, and okay, of course, BC is here representing the She Self Care. So yeah, so thank you guys for joining. So I can't see the ones in the I can't see the ones in YouTube unfortunately. So I just see the number. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So and then in the one in the video in the previous last month, you said that the date, the time. Oh, I have to change my camera. The day. So but today I'm prepared. I'm very prepared. Like one out, one in. So it's you see. Yeah, you were saying about the time that you have to record.
Yes, very important, very important. You so you need best to record is very early in the morning, pretty much before the sun comes out, guys. So that means this time about like 6 in the morning, because you want soft light. You want very soft light. Unless you have a concept that you're gonna record with very high contrast. But cameras don't like high contrast because you're either gonna lose the highlights or you're gonna lose the shadows. You can't have both. Because these digital cameras, they don't carry high contrast. They don't like high contrast. So they like mellow light. So that's early in the morning or late in the evening, just before, like that golden hour. That's that. Or on a cloudy day. Cloudy day is great.
Okay. Okay. Well, nice. Good experience. Okay, so now you got it. Now the can you now talk a little bit about the who is responsible for the costumes like the clothing and makeup when you are doing the music video?
It depends how big is your production. Sometimes you're working with an upcoming artist and that's yourself and the artist, and then you are responsible. Sometimes you have a stylist or you have a production manager and you can rely on other people to source that. Depends how big is the crew and how big is the production.
So BC say she self care say you guys are doing amazing job. Oh, thank you, thank you so much. So we have like a compliment from she self cares. She said that we are doing a great job. Yeah, it's hard for you. Yeah. Okay. So it's yeah depends on. And then do you on your side do you usually based on the stories that or scenes that you created, do you have any kind of input on what the artist should wear, or and then
It
do you
all
get
depends
the
on the
makeup
style of the
yourself?
video. It all depends on the style of a video. uh, it's literally, if you're shooting a romantic video, then the, you need to dress to portray that. Or if you're shooting a dark video about a breakup and it's sad and everybody's depressed, then you need to dress for that as well.
Yeah. 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 Okay. So yeah, for me, it's the same. When I'm doing the music, I already if it's my own video, I already know what I'm gonna wear. Like not know, but to have an idea. So I have this line like clothing line as well. I have to use always one of my piece, but then besides it, I usually mix with other pieces, depending on what, as you said, and you said it very well, what the scene is. Yeah, what the thing is. Makeup. I usually now I have my makeup. Rudy, if she's from here. Depend where I am. Like yeah, but I usually very specific on the makeup as well. Yeah. Um, when you get to the like after all this planning, so you did the concept, we did the planning, you set up your cameras. Now you already take all your lightings because besides the um, the daylight, you also need sometimes most of the times you need artificial lights as well to add some more
Yes,
lighting to the as you say this
definitely.
cameras. Yes, you and I actually like the way you explain it. The way you said it very well when you say like the cameras, this digital camera, they don't like darkness, they like light. So I like the way you explain
Mm,
this is and then the
yeah.
shadows and so on. Take care of the shadow and so on. So that actually that's a very very good way of explaining it. Then yeah, so we have the day, we have the lighting, we have the makeup, the one that we're gonna do it, the person that is gonna perform the makeup, the style. Now, when the film day come, how is it? What happened on that filming day?
You need to make sure you've got permits to shoot on location, because the last thing you want is to get there and then the security guard or a sun park guard tells you, yeah, you can't shoot here. So that's very important as well. And then depends who is a production manager. Again, depends on the size of the crew. With a smaller crew, you are everything. You are a production manager, you are the
All the
filmmaker, the
hats.
sound technician, yeah, even makeup artist and a stylist. So you are everything. But if you're lucky and you're working on a bigger production, then either a director, because you're gonna have a director, that directs the whole production. So he cues the actors, he positions the cameras. So everybody knows what take we are going to do, where are the cameras positioned, what is the actor going to do, which means are they going to walk, in which direction, what is the motion, and then the camera operators know what kind of shot we're going to capture right now. And if there is lighting, if there's sound, they are also briefed. But the director briefs everybody. And lights, camera, action, we roll it.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, perfect. Nice. And then you say something here. What are the roles in the music video? You say like we wear different we wear different hats. Like what are these hats? That possible hats? Because I think also depend on like the size of the production, right?
Yes, exactly. Depends on the size of the production. But normally there will be a creative director or an art director, like the person that comes up with an idea and says, listen, guys, how about we do it on a train? And like, we're gonna have a couple and like they meet and this happens and this kind of vibe and they run through the train. So someone who comes up with a creative concept, like an art director. So that's one person. And then someone in charge of the visuals, which is like a video producer, like myself, um, and then camera people. You need some good camera people, very important. get people that can film, because you're going to go through all this effort. You're going to do all this and you need to capture it properly. So your camera people need to be legit. And someone who records, no, we're not going to record sound. We said, okay, no, we're not going to record sound, because sound is what? Pre-recorded.
Yes.
So nobody's recording sound on that set. That's this much easier, because
Yeah.
guys, recording sound on set is
Yeah.
difficult.
The only thing I found helpful is like having the music, like having like like music on speaker, because when you put the
Yes.
music on the phone, it's very hard for the artist to lip sync properly. And then when you're doing the post production, when you're doing the edition of the movie, then you also have problem to hear like which part is it, because you have to sync with
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Yeah.
Bring a speaker, bring your JBL and have that song playing on repeat. Because remember, you're gonna do multiple takes. You're gonna do a take on the face, then you're gonna do a wider angle, then you're gonna do a super wide angle, and you're gonna do a drone shot. And with every one of these, you need that music playing exactly like you said, Irene, so you can sync those angles afterwards. And how the editing software works, it syncs based on the soundtrack. So it will analyze the sound and it will sync your visual to the soundtrack. I know, like, I want you to think about one thing. In the movies, they have the clapper board. So they go clap. Why do they do it? Because when the clapper board comes down, it makes a sharp sound. So you can see that peak, and that's how they sync the timelines on the clap, on that peak of the sound.
Yeah. Yeah. So and then we're gonna talk about the editing and then also the production itself. So I'm still trying to get used to this microphone, because this microphone has like a is a yeah. Now like let me talk a little bit about my new new stuff. So this
Tell
microphone
us what
is,
you've got. What have you
yeah,
got?
yeah. I have to resolve all the problems with of course with the help of God. Everything, yeah, everything was addressed. So the software I was using Streamlab. Now I'm not using Streamlab anymore. I'm using OBS because yeah, although it's a paid version, but I don't know what happened. They were just like the Instagram was like very slow and it was a mess. OBS actually is working much better. And then also I got like my broadcaster duo here with look, I can even put when you say something I can put like I can put like some look,
Oh, I love it.
I can put like so I'm professional. But I'll never put that one for you. No, this one I will not use this one. And so yeah, so much. So yeah, new gear. But I'm trying to get used to this microphone because when I don't say like for example, if I say like not so strong voice, it isolate noise, and then it's because of that I have to always say like loud, like normal voice. I can't say like no, otherwise you can't hear me. So I have to say yes. So because I isolate my way, I like it because it doesn't get the noise from my kids and everyone else in the house. So just here, yeah. Okay, so I was saying like on the filming day. So yeah, we'll be talking about the editing and post production, like what is like what you do when you edit it, what happened there, and then people are gonna be to get to know a lot of work that happened on editing part as well of itself. Okay, but filming day yet. So we say like you say you explain everything that happened and blah blah blah, and the artist is there. So how many hours usually on your side you take for videos like in average hours, days, just the shooting one. I'm not talking about the edit because the edit is another
Yeah,
time as well.
depends on the concept, guys. Because let's say if you decided that your video is at sunset, then you only have like an hour to shoot per day. And you need to do all these takes. Like you need to do close ups, you need to do detail, you need to do wide angles, drone shots, you need to do all these different angles. So you might need to shoot over a couple of days to get all these takes. But it's gonna be hours. It's not gonna be like half an hour or you shoot it, it's not gonna be a duration of the song. Just prepare for that. You're gonna be doing multiple takes and it's gonna take some time.
You say you talk about the close out and wide angle and so on. Can you? Well, we know what is it, but can you just explain? Maybe someone needs some more explanation on what is it. So
So to make an interesting video and like not a boring one, you need variety of shots. So uh, you need an establishing shot, which is normally a wider shot, where you show a scenery where the scene is located, whether it's in town, it's on the beach, in a cemetery. I can think of so many examples. What Go and watch Amy Winehouse Back to Black, fantastic music video. But there are so many others. So when you watch videos, just think about it, like how many different angles they have, how many different camera angles, because you need a variety of angles to produce an interesting video. Otherwise, just imagine if it's the same shot, like the same shot, like you see me now, and it's just this shot, and things are changing within this shot. There's not much visual variety. So you need a shot where you can see the full body. You need a shot where you can see the landscape. And you need a shot of my eyeball where you can really zoom in and you can go deep into that scene. So that's why you need variety of shots. And they are normally shot with different lenses. You need a different lens for wide, different lens for the medium shot, and a different lens for a close up.
perfect. Yeah, and then in this case, the drone one is a wide angle, right?
Yes, yes, drone is normally wide.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, so you want to say anything else besides before we go to the editing and post production part,
No,
the
I
filming
think
there?
we're ready to go to editing. We
The
filmed this video, now we go
editing,
to editing.
yeah, yeah. Who's gonna start? Maybe you start. How you do your
Now you
editing?
start. You tell me how you edit.
Well, me, I use the software, the program DaVinci Resolve, and what I do usually, I first download the music. I Yeah, I put the music first, and then I put all the like I open all the folders where I have all the images, and I usually try to organize my images so that I know where what they are, because as I say, some of them are the artists only singing, like lip syncing, and then usually I do more than one, because more than one shooting on the lip syncing, because I don't want the artist to singing in the same position from the beginning to the video until the end of the video. I try,
Exactly.
yeah, I try usually to put like, because even the song, usually song you have part one, verse one, and verse two, for example. So I want the artist, when the artist go to the verse two, it's different. It's a different scenario, changed as well. So I like to give this vibe to the artist. So then I usually shoot more than one, or even asked to shoot, not me. I don't shoot, as I say. Yeah, to shoot two scenarios of the artist singing. And so I put every folder with the respective videos. Like for example, this is artist shooting shooting singing. This is like just videos to fill up, like because maybe sometimes you have to shoot the trees with animals passing, the sea, whatever is it, just so that you can fill out. Just 1 second. Do we have any technical issue? No, no technical issue. Okay, so sorry, I have to listen to all the monitors, the people that are monitoring the video, so that yeah, everything's good. Yeah. So what I was saying, yeah. So I usually put everything in folders. Like this is just fill up, and then I put like the part that artist is just like posing to the cameras, like just things like that, so that I can also put in part of the video. And then depend if it's a video like storytelling, I usually divide these folders by the time. For example, is couple in the kitchen. So I put all the videos that I shoot, that they shoot for me the couples on the video in the kitchen. I put in that folder so that when I'm doing the edits, it's everything's easy for me to put the pieces together. So okay, focus. Okay, for the first put the music, and then I put the two videos where the artist are singing the first part and the second part, and I try to sync these two videos because that's like once you sync it well. Because one thing that I just don't get, I think it gets to my nerves is like when I'm watching a music video where the sync is not perfect. For me, it's like
Oh no, you can't.
I
There's
just lose
nothing
the
worse.
interest. Like I just yeah, that's why
No.
I can lose like a lot of time just like trying to sync it perfectly because syncing people may think that is easy, but it's not easy to sync videos. Because you may think that it's already there, but even like this 1 second of delay, it already affects your work. It has to be like as perfect as much as perfect as you can. So I try to do this. I put the two videos, first part and second part, and then once I did it, I feel like okay, the rest is just having fun. So then, of course, I have to put all the pieces, like fill up the parts that I want to fill up. And then after that, I do the color coding. So I have to see what is the color I want for this video. If I want just black and white, if I want just this piece to be like that, because different scenes, we're gonna give you different colors sometimes. So and if you want to how can I say uniform? Uniforming them, um, uh, um, so you have to make sure that you color code every scene according to what the idea is. And then, for example, if the video is a video that tells story about from the morning until night, then the color coding from the morning gonna be different from the color coding for the night. So this kind of thing. So I put all the color coding, and then after that, then I start to work on the effects, like the transitions, anything else that I want to put, like this kind of like to put things more beautiful. Any effect that I want to put in the video, then I put it. Yeah, more or less like in a few words, maybe a lot of words. That's how I do it. Now it's your time. How you do it?
Yeah, that's how it's done. Pretty much in in simple terms. Yeah. So yeah, that's exactly what we do. We will sync, uh, we'll create a timeline, and then we will sync all the angles. So uh, th- then we can start intercutting. So like using, I love how you explain this, like in the simple words, how you explain this process. So let me bring a little bit more like of the professional terminology into that. So when we sync videos, we create what we call a multicam. So it multicam is a timeline where you can access multiple angles at the same time, and then you get like a window where you can see all of them together. Then you can switch between the angles, so you can decide which one you want to use at that time. So you can see all of your takes all at the same time. So that's a multicam, very useful thing. Uh, and then what you were talking about, Irene, like that uh, uh, the angle on the singer, on the artist, it's called the A roll. You will
Yes.
probably come across this terminology,
Yeah.
A roll and B roll. So
Yes.
A roll is the main,
The main
your
and the B.
main
Yeah.
thing, your main take with an artist, and anything that doesn't have the artist, it's your B roll.
Yes.
So A roll from A, camera A rolling. That's why it's called the A roll. Camera A is rolling. That's your A roll. And then your B roll is camera B rolling. That's your B roll. That's why it's called B roll. If you're like, what is a B roll? Oh, that's what the B roll is now.
Yeah. 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 That's nice. One question here from She Self Cares. What elements make a music video memorable to you?
Oh, light. For me, it's all about the lighting
Yeah.
and there's so much. The visuals. I love the visuals.
And then also the scenarios, because
The scenarios,
because
yes.
the scenario has to go with the music because um Yeah, it has to make sense. You have to, when you are watching the, like, because the video is to bring the music, is to give more life, to give life to the music. So I think it also makes that memorable if you choose the right scenarios. Yeah, the right light, as you said.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
story. But the light for
story.
me, it's all about visuals and the light and the framing, the striking images. That's what really captivates me. And there are guys, there are so many insane music
Yeah.
videos out there. And I really encourage you to like share in the chat what is your favorite music video? Like and why you love it. We want to know what is your favorite music video and why you love it so much.
Yes. Please let us know. What is it? What is it? And and then while we wait for this information, sorry. Um, when you are editing your videos, like, do you edit, like, how long more or less you take to edit a music video?
Oh, honey, that's a very open question. uh, editing takes long because I do a lot of quick cuts. I want my videos to be quick. Like the cuts needs to be changing fast because people's attention span is not very good these days. So you don't want a boring video.
That's
You need to make it interesting. Change camera angles. Change you cut in between different storylines to make it interesting. Otherwise, people are going to be like, meh, boring video. So that's important for me. So that takes time to pick the right moments because every second matters in the music video because music video is short.
exactly. Yeah, it has been. Yeah, you are right. You are totally right. Yeah, very. Yeah, very short. And then oh, I like it. She says, you want to say that Love Love by Irene Jovem. I love it so much because of the storyline. I felt like I was falling in love again. The golfing feeling of new love. Oh,
Oh, thank you.
oh, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, you are so cute. Oh, thank you so much. You are so beautiful, my dear. You are so beautiful inside and out. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. That's at least it's good. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we are basically covering like mostly all of the points that we want to talk. This is good that we talk a lot when we meet, right? But this time
Yes,
we went through the points. We actually managed to go through
I
the points without
know.
going so far away from the topic. That's amazing.
No,
We
but
made
it's
it.
it's good stuff. And what I also like is like you have an experience from the artist perspective, how you do it as an artist. I have experience how I do it as a filmmaker, as a videographer. So it's two different angles, but we working towards the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Towards music. The music is
Yes.
the common
Mm. What are the
factor.
people saying? What's their favorite music video?
I'm still waiting
I
for
want to
more. So
know.
this is like, yeah, this is the one. Yeah, she's waiting for more. Guys, please, Kat wants to know more about what is your favorite music video and why. So
Put
we
in
have
the
already
chat,
that.
what's your favorite music video?
We already have this, the Love Love, the video, the music video Love Love. And then what else?
Irene, what's your favorite music video?
I think I
The
shouldn't.
one you made.
Yes, sure. That's why I was like, I think I'm biased. Of
Mm,
course, because of course, I've done like many music videos. I've recorded like not me, like I've recorded, not, how should I say? I was I have a lot of music video for my songs, but I only was able to produce and edit three of them, my last three. And I think because I work with different videographers, I saw them working. I got a lot of experience from them as well. And I was always part of the video producing of the video ideas for my music. I was always part of it. So it gave me the opportunity to get an idea how it's made. And when I did mine, but it's like you can have an idea. So for example, I can have an idea, but sometimes when the videographer is doing the editing and so on, he's gonna put his own idea as well, of course, because he has to be creative, right? But sometimes it may not be like 100% what I really want. It's like it's good, it's cool, it's nice, it's good, but it's like I want. So, but when you are doing it by yourself, so you have the freedom to just do whatever you imagine. Like it's amazing. I feel like being able to, and it was as a challenge for me at the beginning because I said like, well, I'm a very curious person. I like to learn all the time. I'm always studying, and I said like, well, why don't I just try to do my own music video? I said like, I can't shoot because shooting is not my thing. But I can get someone to shoot for me, and then I'll edit it. And then I went to the LinkedIn. I did some courses for DaVinci Record, Resolve. Sorry, I used to use it before without any course, but then I said, okay, well, if I want to edit my own video, which is something very serious for me, let me now study a little bit more. And then I went there and I study and so on, and then I started doing it. And then after the first one, I said like, oh, this is when I was doing it, I was like having fun. I was like, this is good, this is nice. Like putting all these things together. I was so that was for me was so nice. Then that's why I would say my favorite one is my own videos because for me it's coming from my heart, coming from my imagination. I'm so proud of myself for being able to do it actually. So that's why I say I'm biased. I couldn't even answer that. The other one, yeah. So yeah, but I want to know the video clip, the music, because they're saying that okay, now they see that the lighting is a secret. It's a good secret because yeah, it's very important. Yes, sounds like Isao said that sounds like lighting is the secret. Secret, yeah. So, but yes, but what is your favorite music video? BC already said hers, and of course I'm gonna say it again. Love, Love by Irene Jovem. So yes, what is yours before we close? Because we are about to close now. We have around 2 minutes to close. And while we are waiting for some more tips, why don't you guys now give us your tips? Anything that you want to say? Any tips that you want to
Me.
leave before we close? Yeah, your tips.
Yes. Oh, guys, so I had the pleasure to record a young band live, and it was such a great experience actually. And we've created a music video out of that recording for them, and it was actually really straightforward and simple. So if you are if you have a song or if you have a live performance coming up and you want to record it, uh, catch your sound out of the DJ's booth, the sound producer, and get a full recording of the song. Film that whole thing on one camera, and just do a couple of cutaways on another camera, and that, guys, is enough material for a music video, live music video. It's really simple. And if you have a friend that's coming up, a nice, talented musician, but they don't have budget for proper production, you can record them live and you can give them a little music video to put forward.
Nice, nice. See, guys, did you hear that? Right? A good way to have like a music video at the same time as your performance show. Just record. Sorry, it's coming out. Record your performance, and then take the audio from the DJ sound, the sound engineering desk, and then with these two materials, and then of course, if you record from different angles, then you can put together and then just like release your music video along with your performance. Good tip from our beautiful cat. Also, they say it's very hard to pick the music video because they say that they like a lot of music videos. It's very hard to pick, just like now. So yeah,
I know, I'm the same. I love so many of them for different reasons. I can list like 30 because they are all different and they're all so creative and
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. So yeah, so Kat, thank you so much for taking this challenge, and then Actually, it was Cat ideas to talk about more about music video. I love it. So it's and then for sure we're gonna come here many often. She's gonna come here often to talk about different things as well. So this I love this woman. So we are getting like to know each other way better, way like a lot. So we connect from the first time we met, basically. You know, there are souls that just yeah just meant to be together. So yeah, we just linked the first day.
And now
So,
our souls were like,
yeah, that was yeah. And then now we are here together talking about this for the second time, talking about some of our passions. So God, thank you so much. And then is there anything else you want to leave to say, even your social media again or something else that you want to just to leave here before we
oh
close it?
no, good luck with filming, guys. I wish you many beautiful captures. Keep filming. Don't get put off. Keep filming.
Great. Okay, so thank you so much, Kat. And then, okay, guys, we're gonna have soon another conversation. It will be in Portuguese. Para as pessoas que falam em português, vamos ter a nossa sessão daqui a pouco. Daqui a mais ou menos 28 minutos, vamos começar com a outra sessão. Que vou ter aqui comigo o Malef, a Lucênia e possivelmente o meu querido mano. Parece que o meu mano está um bocadinho adoentado. Não sei se ele vai poder entrar, mas pronto, vamos lá ver. Então, yeah, daqui a pouco então estarei com vocês novamente, para as que falam português. And then for you, my beautiful lady, thank you once again. And then I wish you a blessed weekend.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Take care. Bye.
Bye. So we are finishing, we are finishing, we are finishing, we are finishing. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for staying here. So yeah, and see you in about 27 minutes for the Portuguese section, whatever. Yeah, daqui a pouco, na sessão em português. Love you guys.